Hi guys, it's Julie from the Makeup Magazine and this video is gonna rock your world. So what I thought of bringing you today is gonna be a one brand complete face look, and I've actually never done this before, but I thought it can be kind of cute if I did a whole face of makeup using just one brand. Now, the first video, which is gonna be today, is gonna be using the Dior products. I really like their stuff. I think they're they have really high quality, they're very luxurious, and most of the time I end up really loving and using them up, which for me is kind of a big deal. Now, the only product I'm not gonna be using that is by Dior is a brow pencil, and the reason is because I just don't own a Dior brow pencil and I just didn't feel the need to rush out and buy a Dior brow pencil just for this video. So you'll just have to excuse me, and I'm gonna be using the one that I own. If you want to know step by step how I created this look using only Dior products, keep on watching. So let's get started, and I'm gonna be starting off with my favorite Dior foundation. This one is the Dior Nude, and this is the new version of it. I have the shade 020, and it might be just a tad too dark for me currently because I'm pale as a ghost. To apply this foundation, I'm gonna be using my Sigma F05 little brush, and the reason I like it is because it's so small and precise. Let's start. Usually my next step would have been a concealer, but I actually don't own a concealer by Dior, and this foundation is that good that it actually covered my dark circles and most of my blemishes, and whatever it didn't, I'm just gonna go over it with my powder. And I have the Dior DiorSkin Forever Compact in 010, which is, I believe that this is the lightest shade. It looks like this, and I am completely in love with this powder. I think it's the best one I've ever had. So I'm gonna be using the Dior mini kabuki brush, which I got in a set with a purchase of something over the years, and I'm gonna apply it all over my skin. If you're watching this in HD, then you may have noticed that I have a huge scratch on my cheek right here, and don't be terrified, it's just my dog jumped on me today while I was still in bed and scratched the heck out of me. So this is something that neither the Dior foundation nor the Dior powder could cover, so I just go scratched. Next, I'm gonna do my brows, and as I've already mentioned, I don't have a brow product by Dior, but I am not gonna go out not wearing brows because, as you can see, I don't have a lot of natural stuff going there. So I'm gonna be using a Shiseido. It's called the Makeup Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 3 Light Brown. Alright, now for my bronzer, I'm actually thrilled to use it because this is my all-time favorite bronzer, and this is the DiorSkin Nude 10 in 003 Zenith. It looks like this, and when you open it, it has 4 shades, and this is the version with the shimmer in it, but I actually do contouring as well with this powder. I really like it. I'm going to be using a Dior contouring brush, which looks like this, and I've had for years. As for blush, I'm gonna be using my Dior Rosy Glow, and I really like this shade. It gives a nice flush of color. And I'm using my Dior blush brush, which is one of my all-time favorites. For my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Dior Fairy Golds palette, and it was a limited edition to Christmas this year, I believe. It looks like this, and I do have a review for it on my blog, which you can find here. I like the shades of this palette, but I don't really care for the consistency, but I'm just gonna make it work. So I'm gonna be taking a stiff shader brush, and this one is just the one I got from Dior many years ago, but you can use whichever you like. And I'm gonna start off with this light pinky shade all over my eyelid. Next, I'm gonna take this mauvey color down here and apply it into my crease and to my outer corner. Next, using a pencil brush, I'm gonna take this deep chocolate brownish color down here. I'm gonna apply it onto my lower lash line and to my upper lash line. The next step is going to be to apply 2 generous and thick coats of my DiorShow Extase mascara. Next, I'm going to take my Dior Skin Flash in the shade 002 and apply it underneath my eyes to clean up the area and brighten it up to make myself look fresher, younger and more awake. For my lips, I'm gonna go for a really subtle look, and this is actually a Dior combo I have been loving in the past couple of weeks. I'm gonna use Dior's lip pencil in the shade 223 Beige Lumiere, or in English Sparkling Beige, and I'm gonna use the Dior Extreme lipstick, how's it called? Dior Addict Extreme in 316 Incognito, which I think it just might become my all-time favorite nude lipstick. So let's get on to it. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I created all of this using only Dior products, well, almost. Please be sure to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!